Let's turn off the filter. So this works the same way as the filter does. So let's bring the sustain all the way down, and I'll increase the attack. Change it to linear again so it's easier for you to hear. So it's going to take time before you start hearing it. And then it comes back down to quiet. As I lower the attack and decay, it makes the journey from quiet to loud to quiet again more and more quick. As I increase it, it takes longer time. It's going to take 15 seconds to do that. Let's not wait. Again, the sustain is the level at which, when I'm holding the key, the decay returns to. The release is the amount of time it takes after I let go of the note to return back down to 0 volume. If the sustain is all the way at the bottom, the release is doing nothing. But we have the sustain up halfway, so let me show you what it does. Now if I let go, it immediately stops. You can also modulate the pan and the level with the LFOs. Notice how it's grayed out because I don't have the LFO on. Now that I turned it on, it's on again. Now all the way to the right are the global controls, where there's global volume for all of analog, like the master volume knob. We also have vibrato, unison, and glide features here. So vibrato has its own LFO built in. Which is set to modulate the pitch of the oscillators 1 and 2. Let's turn that off. We also have unison. I notice when I click these, certain things light up in here. So under unison, voices and delay light up. So voices right now are set to 2. So as I increase the detune, it's going to add 2 layers or 2 other voices on top of one another of the same exact sound, and it's going to slightly detune them. This helps you get a really thick sound. Let's change it to 4 now. And at the bottom, we have glide. This allows you to make a pitch slide between notes rather than changing immediately when you press the new note. When glide is turned on, in the center section, 2 other options pop up. You can select constant or proportional in this menu right here. Selecting constant causes the glide time to be constant regardless of the interval between notes, but choosing proportional causes the glide time to be proportional to the interval between notes. So larger intervals will glide slower than smaller intervals. If you look at the center for the global controls, we have another octave, semi, and detune knobs, which do the same thing as these over here in the oscillator section, except these are global controls. So by making this 1, we're increasing the octave of both oscillator 1 and 2, instead of individually having to increase them both by 1. Pitch bend range, if you're interested in using the pitch wheel, or if you're using automation. This is where you want to increase the pitch bend range amount. Right now it's at 2, it can go up to 12. So let me show you one last cool thing, is when you have both oscillators on and both filters on, you'll see this slave button down here. So when the slave button is enabled, filter 2's cutoff frequency follows filter 1's. And then this changes filter 2's frequency knob to adjust the amount of offset between the 2. So play around, experiment, and have fun. I hope this tutorial helped. If I was unclear about things, let me know in the comments. And if there's something else you'd like to learn about, I'd also appreciate you letting me know. But as always, thanks for watching.